So? Did you hear it? The first time I heard the voices of the Titans, I was just the boy playing with swords, oblivious to the meaning of life. To this day, I still don't know why the prophecy chose me. But I'm grateful for it. Without this journey, I might have already become a wandering soul on the battlefield. All right, that's enough of my story. I want to extend a heartfelt invitation to you. Join the Christos heirs and aid us in hunting down Nikador and retrieving the core flame from the Titan of Strife. If you still harbor doubts, I'll do my best to provide you with answers. Legend has it that the first Christos heir was born millennia ago. Since then, the Chosen Ones began to walk this earth. Then came the Christos War. A conflict backed by the gods, yet one that brought much bloodshed and claimed many heroes. By the time of my birth, the tales of the Christos heirs had become more like legends than historical accounts. If there are others called forth by the prophecy, I trust that fate will guide them to us.
Unfortunately, the workings of the prophecy still remain a mystery to us all. The only reliable speculation is that it favors those caught in dire circumstances and bestows miracles upon them.
Armed with courage and unwavering resolve, our quest will begin as soon as Trian locates Castrum Kremnos. Without a doubt, it will be a momentous battle to the death. Prepare yourselves. The path ahead is bound to be perilous, and I won't impose my will upon you. Yet, if you choose to stay, I, Phainon, from Mydei Elysiae, will spare no effort to bridge the gap between you and the Christos heirs.
Thawing the ice in Lady Aglaya's heart won't be easy. But I will do my best as well.
That's wonderful to hear. You truly are the hope of Amphoreus. I've always believed that the journey of the Christos heirs is not meant to be the saga of a select few, and that we must unite all potential allies, especially heroic figures like you. Once we triumph in the battle against Nikador, that should dispel Aglaya's doubts.
Lord Phainon, our guests seem quite weary. Should we have them return to the bath chamber for some rest?
My apologies. I got a bit carried away. It's been a long first day for you here on Amphoreus. Be sure to rest well in the bath chamber. I trust that Trian will have returned with news about Castrum Kremnos by the time the two of you are fully recharged.
Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving. Ha!
Aggie, this campaign is going to turn out fine, right?
Do not harbor doubt, teacher. As the interpreter of the prophecy for the Chrysos heirs, any uncertainty in your words may undermine people's resolve.
All right. But it's just you and us here. By the way, Aggie, I was actually wondering, when you were in the vortex earlier with them, were you actually going to...
Certainly not.
Phew, that's good to know.
Why even bother to ask? If you were truly convinced of my intent to harm them, you would have intervened.
You sure don't miss a thing. We're just curious. What is really going through your head, Aggie?
Initially, my plan was to use the threat of banishment to test their resolve and perseverance. But I noticed a sense of unease in Castrus. She trusted in them and even reached out to Phainon in secret, believing I was unaware. Therefore, I took advantage of the situation and changed the threat from banishment to execution to see if the two could remain firm under the most extreme pressure. Simultaneously, it might also strengthen their bonds with Phainon and Castrus.
Do you have to go to such lengths for the battle against Nikador? That's going to make it a lot tougher for you to gain their trust.
That's not important. You and I will eventually step off the stage and leave Amphoreus' fate in the hands of others. That's the future you foresee, isn't it?
Yeah.
The prophecy of deliverance is nothing if not ambiguous. It urges us to defy the gods, yet refrains from providing a clear glimpse of what lies ahead. Right now, it is people's faith in the prophecy that unites them around the Chrysos heirs. Should a time come when their faith is shaken, all will crumble. Hence, we must be prepared. When our task is to craft the armor for the deliverer, what harm is there if you and I don humble attire?
Aggie, have you noticed... You keep saying you don't believe in humanity's altruism, but your actions are a counterexample.
Perhaps it's because my humanity is distancing itself from me. Another never-ending dawn. How bright is the day, and how long is the night. The golden thread hangs unusually silent today, as if the heavens, earth, and ocean are all holding their breath. Could they be mourning the impending downfall of a titan? Unwinding in a bath sounds appealing now. Would you care to join me?
Let's go, Aggie. When have we ever been able to say no in all these hundreds of years? Mimmy.
Hey, great to see you here.
Entrusting our fates to two strangers? Is this madness or folly?
Maybe both. You should really make more friends, Mydei.
Heroes, your attention, please. Trian has returned with news. For the first time in many years, we have dispersed the fog around Castrum Kremnos and verified its location. The awaited moment has finally arrived for the Chrysos heirs. Our path forward is now clear. Vanquish Nikador, the violent Lance of Fury, and bring the core flame of strife back to Akama to fuel the prophesized miracle. This is an arduous mission, and I must heed the voices of all to determine the best candidates for this campaign. Should you harbor any thoughts, this is the moment to bring them forth.
I, Phainon, of Aedes Elysiae, wish to join the crusade against Nikador. Furthermore, I recommend the two warriors from foreign lands. They have fought alongside me against Nikador's double, and I have full faith in their bravery.
I, Mydei from Castrum Kremnos, volunteer to join. Nikador has become corrupted over the years. His pride waning, but his might endures. Victory only lies in assembling a full-fledged army.
I'm willing to join as well, to help guide departing souls and ease everyone's burdens.
I concur with your opinion. Though his divinity has faded, Nikador remains a formidable adversary. Yet, I cannot jeopardize all of your lives in one single battle. As we speak, the Hand of Shadow remains missing. The Eye of Twilight is still coveting our land, and Circes and Orynyx present significant threats, despite their lack of overt hostility toward humanity. Even with 2 demigods protecting the Holy City, the risk is too great. Hence, Casterus, you must remain here. Your place is not on the front lines, and the battlefield is best left to the warriors.
I understand.
As for the 2 foreign warriors, select one to accompany you, Phainon. Placing both esteemed guests on the front line would not be proper.
She excels in wielding a range of weapons, and her flaming lance has quelled the enemy's advances multiple times. Mydei and I are both better at offense, so from a tactical standpoint, would you be willing to fight alongside us? If you have no objections. Aglaia, the 3 of us will take on the mission to hunt down the Titan.
Mydemos, Castrum Kremnos was your home. Your people were once Nikador's followers. Yet, you've chosen to turn to Akima and dedicate yourself to the prophecy. Do you swear, upon Kephales's body, to make this mission of the Chrysos heirs your foremost duty?
When Nikador succumbed to madness, they stopped being a god to my people. I will use my wrath as a human to strip that god of their authority. As for the core flame, and that soon-to-be vacant divine throne, if that is the object you desire, you can have it. I have no interest in becoming a replacement god.
How generous! But I'm not the type to accept charity, so I'll definitely be the one who deals the final blow through Nikador's heart.
The party that will embark on the expedition to Castrum Kremnos is decided. Phainon from Ides Elysiae, Mydei from Castrum Kremnos, and the distinguished guest from the Outlands. I, Aglaia from Akima, Chrysos heir and the demigod who bears Nestia's divine authority, hereby bless your journey ahead. Trian will open the gate that will lead you to Castrum Kremnos. May the golden thread guide you on your journey and bring you safely home.
Blow, wind, blow! All the way to Castrum Kremnos! Woohoo! Snowy, D, let's fly together! All the way across!
We don't have wings on our backs, Trian. Can you open a gate for us?
Oh, a gate! Oh, boring. Alright, let's open a gate! Century gate! Woo!
Were you expecting actual city gates? It's true, Trian is very playful, but she's the best gatekeeper in Amphoreus. Her century gate never fails.
Instead of worrying about gates, why don't you take the time to think about how the 3 of us are supposed to fend off an entire army?
That's not like you at all, Mydei. Don't tell me you're scared.
Alright, Century Gate is opening soon. Right now! Snowy, D, and newbie Little Gray, are you all ready? Get ready, get ready. I don't wanna wait, slowpoke.
I'm sorry, Trian. This is a matter of grave importance, so please bear with us.
Blow, wind, blow! Woohoo!
We don't have wings on our back.
Oh.
It's true, Trian is very...
instead of worrying about...
That's not like you at all.
All right. Snowy, D, and... Slay! Slay! Stand still and listen up. We, Treebe, Trien, and Trinin from Yanisopolis, messengers of the Chrysosaurs and the demigods who bear Yanis's divine authority, give unto you our blessings. May fate show you benevolence and seal away all paths that lead to dead ends, and throw open all gates that lead to victory.
It's quieter than I expected.
It's corrupted, but still familiar. This is Castrum Kremnos.
Times really have changed. Even Nikador's own lands are on the verge of collapse. I haven't seen any sign of Titankin.
If even half of Castrum Kremnos' old might remains, it would mean that Aglaia sent us to our deaths. This is the outer city corridor. It used to be heavily guarded by soldiers. Even with the two of us working together, we wouldn't have made it past 30 steps. Think whatever you want.
Yeah, Kremnos used to be the place every warrior longed for. Kind of a shame you didn't live in that era full of strong warriors, eh, Mydei? If all the heroes of the past hadn't fallen one after another, I wouldn't be the only worthy opponent you have left.
Are you scared? It's still not too late to run.
No, I'm just thinking about the warriors who also braved this very corridor in the past. They all ventured towards the city of the Lance of Fury, all just to set their names in gold. The fortress may be in ruins now, but what we're about to do is no different from what they were striving for back then. Let's go. We'll take back the core flame of strife, or die in Kremnos. Those are the only two paths to glory we can choose from. How does it feel to be home again after so long?
Not here. I lived in the inner city.
Trien, the road ahead is dangerous. You should stay here and find a safe place to hide. We'll return once we complete our mission. Then we'll have to trouble you to use the Sentry Gate again. All right?
Got it. Hide so the baddies can't find me.
Trien has sacrificed a lot for Amphoreus.
Can't stop the rock!
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
By the way, aren't you going to tell her any stories about Castrum Kremnos? Aren't you worried I'll tell her all the historical myths you despise?
I'd like to see you try.
It's exhausting talking to you sometimes. Castrum Kremnos has been Nikador's territory since ancient times. It's a massive, moving fortress that surrounds the Titan, built by their followers. In the age before the Lance of Fury fell from grace, Castrum Kremnos would follow the Lance into battle after battle. It's a city that enforces strict discipline and reveres military might. Compared to that, the customs of my home feel very unsophisticated.
There. Once we pass through that gate, we'll be in the Acropolis.
We'll finally see some soldiers roaming about.
They're minions who succumbed to depravity. Smashing them to pieces would be the greatest mercy.
It seems enemies aren't the only things stopping us. This bridge has fallen into disrepair. I suppose even Kremnoan craftsmanship can be unreliable sometimes.
Sorry to disappoint, but the outer city was built by convicts.
No wonder it's so fragile. Maybe these people were taking their grievances out on you.
Doesn't matter. There's no shame in resistance here, whether it's from an adversary or a convict on death row.
Except now, it's stopping the people trying to kill Nikador. It's moments like this that make me miss Treebe's power. Learning and mastering are two different concepts. Without a priest's resonance, an ordinary person would fall into a coma after chanting the first few words of the prayer. But since you volunteered, please be my guest. Amazing! You do have the touch!
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
And it's broken again. I guess even a Titan's power isn't enough to stabilize this bridge.
Just like the soul of a criminal. Fragile.
Oh, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself. Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Pretty good crowd today.
Take a look.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Turn it up!
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Curiosity. There's an endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
The combat report will be ready soon.
Oh.
Look, the gate opened.
Genius. We never would have known if you hadn't said anything.
Let's go. We can take a detour from the broken bridge. Let's go.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Look! In the sky! That's...
The Blade of Fury. Even if the world lay shattered, it would still hang high above everyone.
It's... magnificent.
You haven't seen it at its most magnificent. That's the giant sword Nikador used to destroy Aquila's heavenly kingdom long ago, followed by one city-state after another. It's not just a weapon. It's the faith of the Cremnoan people. Souls who died heroically on the battlefield will further temper the blade in Nikador's hand, becoming a part of the God King's power. Such is the Titan's conquest, Nikador, the Titankin, and the people who have faith and strife sweep away all their enemies. Even in death, they embrace eternal glory.
I think you're exaggerating a little. I can think of at least 3 losses suffered by Castrum Kremnos in the Chrysos War just off the top of my head.
There's no shame in losing to those who conspire and plot in secret. Those weak and despicable individuals are the ones who should be ashamed.
True. Better to die in battle than return even in glory. The Kremnoan people have always been straightforward. They spend their whole lives running to the battlefield. No wonder Zagreus loves teasing you. But that's all in the past. Guess what I'm thinking, Mydei?
Probably nothing good. Keep it simple.
This isn't just an expedition. It's also a battle to determine a victor. Since we're already here, why don't we have a match and fight to our heart's content? Just you and me. Let's recreate the original Kremnos festival. Show me what the grandest fighting competition in Castrum Kremnos was like. Let's gild this expedition with another layer of glory, and compete to see who can kill the most crazed Titankin. How about it?
What's the prize?
The privilege of delivering the final blow to Nikador.
Interesting. I accept your challenge.
I know, Mydei. He prefers to fight alone. There are 2 paths ahead. You and I will take the same one. We won't compete on who's fastest, but on the number of trophies. So we'll each be responsible for our own tally. Don't worry, I won't add her kills to my own count.
Doesn't matter to me, even if you do. You don't know the lay of the land, so I'll give you a 10-step head start.
He already thinks he's won. But I won't decline the offer either. Let's get going.
Why are you still standing there?
returning the favor. 10 steps are too many. You can have one back. Made it! Hopefully the enemies on this side are worthy of our combined
Pretty
might.
underwhelming.
Finally, opponents who look like they can put up a fight. Let's go! We're going to win this competition!
Nice like a good brew. Full buck.
Pretty good crowd today. This song's for you.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Curiosity is an endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Nice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Time for the main event.
Turn it up!
That's what you got.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
We have the upper hand.
Open sesame.
Let's rock!
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
That's 2 down. Not a bad start. We fought them together, so naturally I can only take half the credit. That's what I call fair play. Don't worry, Mydei is strong, and so am I. Did you see the look in his eyes? He's racked by homesickness, and doesn't want to show it to anyone else. Nothing is more important to Mydei than his people and glory. The city may be in ruins, but Kremnos is still the only place where he can be free. Now that we've sent him away, he can go have a good cry wherever he wants. We've been both friends and foes since the day we met. Working with him always brings out my competitive side.
Why are you just standing there? Giving up already?
What do you know? We're talking strategy here. Let's go. The competition might not be the real goal, but I still really hate losing.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Whoa. That... Huh? When did you get over there?
I told you before you don't know the lay of the land in this city. That's why you won't beat me. And just so you know, I'm at 6.
Wow! Seems like luck is on your side. Our path was a little lax on security. Not to worry, though. I'll catch up once we cross this iron chain bridge.
Assuming you can get across. Do you see the lightning bolt striking the chain?
It doesn't look like ordinary lightning, which means mindlessly running across would spell certain death. There happens to be a prophecy tablet here, though. Let's go take a look. Best keep a safe distance from that chain until we find a way to get rid of the lightning. Great. Should be smooth sailing from here.
How's it going? Oh, you look stumped. I'll be going on ahead, though.
Mere lightning won't stop a warrior of Castrum Kremnos.
Whoa! You're nimbler than I thought.
Worry about yourself. There's an endless abyss below us. That's more like it.
You practically have 9 lives, and on top of that, you're lucky. I'm almost jealous.
That was a close one. Thankfully, we both have a remarkable sense of balance. So, this is a lounge. Just regular old bits and pieces. There's a thick layer of dust. Guess no one's been here for a long... It was a city of warriors, but ordinary citizens lived here too. They look the same as anyone else. They just have traditions that are slightly different from ours. This is a proverb slate. It doesn't look like the rest of the things that were left behind. It looks kind of new, in fact. Who would have left this here? I can't read the runes either. Must be written in an ancient language of Castrum Kremnos. What does that mean? All right, give it a go. Don't worry. We have an expert next door. We can show it to Mydei when we group back up. Though that does remind me. I've been wondering how you can understand the language and writing we use in Amphoreus when you're from beyond the sky. Did Amphoreus have more dealings with worlds beyond the sky than we thought? But nothing like this was ever recorded in our historical materials. Maybe your arrival will overturn many things we thought we knew. It's a gadget that records your voice. People don't like this sort of thing nowadays. Why don't you hold on to it? It makes a sound when you shake it. Should make for an interesting collectible. Give you something to show for your trip, in addition to the photos. Well, we've turned over every nook and cranny. It's time to move on. Wait, what's that creature doing? Is it trying to stop us? It even killed its own comrade. They truly have no honor to speak of. The road ahead is blocked by the iron ball. No, that's not going to work. It's not your fault. Castrum Kremnos is Nikador's territory, after all. The environment is cutting off your ability to resonate with Ornyx. In principle, there should be an instrument used by time priests somewhere in this fortress. Ah! There it is!
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack. Ready for another?
In the mood for another beating?
Keep up!
Step up, let's see ya!
Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up!
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
Not bad. Something feels different about you already. Why don't you give it another go? That's it! Nice work!
Oh.
From the sound of things, we're about to lose if we don't step it up. Careful. We're getting very close to the Blade of Fury.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
This is the center, all right. That's a sizable formation. My thoughts exactly. You have the heart of a fighter, my friend. If the records are correct, directly beneath the Blade of Fury lies the world-renowned Kremnos Arena. The path before us leads either to glory or to death. Of course, glory is ours, and death is theirs.
Approaching now are the duo of gladiators whose names strike terror in all who hear them. The one, the only Dark Swordmaster, Phainon!
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Ooh, what a savage hit! The baseballer shows no mercy to their enemies. Can you hear that? The crowd's roaring in approval.
My friends, indulge yourselves!
Turn it up!
That's what you got?
Helpless as ever. Expand your thinking.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Let's rock!
In the mood for another beating?
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
Keep up!
Never seen perfection. Open sesame.
What marvelous teamwork! These two gladiators!
Time for good old counterattack!
Curiosity. Endless riddles.
Nothing but a service.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Also contend with the noise from outside the arena. How unfortunate!
This song's for you.
Turn it up!
I don't have time for games. Open sesame.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack!
Nice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Step up, let's see it.
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
With their exceptional strength and perfect teamwork, these two gladiators have bested every opponent!
But the glory they've been striving for has not come as anticipated.
How disappointing. No sign of the Titan at all. Is Nikador hiding somewhere?
They're most likely in the soul forging zone. The path is right behind you.
Thanks! What about you?
I'll take the other path. It's crawling with parasites.
You've definitely had the upper hand in this competition.
Shall we go? Well, it's not every day you see a view like this. Go ahead and capture it with the photo stone. So, that friend of yours, her name is March. You guys mentioned her name in the Vortex of Genesis earlier. I must say, her name is pretty unconventional, wouldn't you agree? You must really value your friendship with her to go through all this effort to document the journey for her. Ah, that's unfortunate. Honestly, seeing how you both look out for your friend has furthered my trust in you. A person's true character often comes to light in their friendships. Most of what my teacher taught me has slipped away, but this sentence is still vivid in my memory. Especially in these tumultuous times, friends who you can trust completely are a rare and precious find. Let's keep going. We can't let Mighty Mouse get too full of himself. The prophecy tablet might be able to unlock that closed gate. There, all done. Let's move on. According to Mydei, we need to go deeper into Castrum Kremnos. But there's another exit here. I wonder where it leads. Maybe we can use the iron ball to smash through the roadblock. Hopefully it leads to Castrum Kremnos' treasure vault. There's one upstairs. Maybe we can figure out a way to get it down. Choose any path you like. It's entirely up to you.
Blocked path. That won't stop us.
Why's the staircase blocked? Weird to think that people lived here.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Well done! Go claim our rewards. No one else in Kremnos will have any use for them anyway.
A fallen titan, soulless kin, and a desolate fortress. This place has fallen pretty far from the way people remember it.
Pretty good.
A fallen titan, soulless kin, and a desolate fortress.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
This place has fallen.
We meet again. What's your count so far?
30.
That's not too far off. We still stand a chance.
I just remembered. We came across a slate with inscriptions in an ancient language of Castrum Kremnos. Could you help translate it?
Is it beyond your knowledge, amateur historian?
Sadly, yes. You are my only hope now.
You just keep having fun. I've got better things to do.
This place has fallen pretty far from the way people remember it.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Huh, there's another mural up ahead. Want to take a closer look? Looks like they're creating Titankin. Maybe this is what soul forging means, crafting a body. No wonder Castrum Kremnos keeps winning battle after battle. With this method, they... How did you beat us here again? But there are still plenty of enemies around. What's wrong? Already tired?
I gave you two this final chance on purpose. If you're not interested, fine.
Well, how generous of you. This is the stockpiling zone. We must be getting close to Nikador.
That's right. But by the time you arrive, he might already have fallen by my hand.
Then we must act quickly. We can't let you die right before our eyes, can we? We'll be meeting up with Mydei soon. Want to clean up this area and increase our trophy count? Victory or defeat. It all comes down to this. The path is cut off, but how did he get through? Hold your horses! We're not exactly immortal here. Enough joking. Let's look around. Ah, this might come in handy. The stone table for the Hand of Zagreus. I don't normally approve. We need to find a solution to mend the broken path.
Caelus. Caelus.
You want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
So many stones here. I wonder how many war machines can be built with all this. But after today,
Is that it?
we'll be slumbering here forever.
Something bigger.
Here to
Enemy
crash the
data
party?
secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Commencing support.
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
In the mood for another beating? Life's like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up!
We have the upper hand.
Never seen perfection before? Open sesame. Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
But after today, They'll be slumbering here forever.
All in order. Leave nothing behind.
Ah, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
This should work now. Let's just hope no more strange mechanisms get in our way.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Look, someone's getting impatient.
You took your sweet time.
Apologies, but someone forgot to clear out the obstacles along the way.
Enough chatter. Show me your tally.
Looks like I could work on my skills a bit more. Well, I'm a man of my word. You can deliver the final blow to Nikador.
Giving away the glory of delivering the final blow that easily? I thought you were a real warrior.
I guess being the crown prince of Kremnos makes you obsessed with all this ceremonial stuff.
Deciding who gets the glory with just one competition might be disrespectful to the gods. Let us declare no victor and continue on. Nikador's soul should be claimed by true warriors.
Surprisingly, your words can sometimes be music to my ears. They're right up ahead then?
There's just a faint scent, but I'm certain they're here. We're about to cross paths with strife.
Wow! Look at this big guy! Could this be Verax Leo?
Show some respect. This is Chrysius Leo, not some rumor-spouting gossip monger. Chrysius Leo was the top advisor in Castrum Kremnos, whose wise counsel helped my tribe win many battles and thwart numerous schemes. Sadly, he has lost his voice now. If only the Chrysos heirs could benefit from his wisdom.
Mydei, Crown Prince?
Leo, after all these years, you're still awake.
Mydei, I could never forget your voice. I've been waiting for this moment all along.
Please, teacher, share your wise counsel with me.
Crown Prince, Castrum Kremnos has lost everything. Its people, traditions, and most importantly, its glory.
To survive, our people have migrated, and our traditions have faded with time. But glory, even though it has vanished into the mist and its walls have crumbled, Castrum Kremnos has never forsaken the glory of its warriors. Why say otherwise?
Our god has completely lost their sanity. No longer a revered symbol of war, they have fallen and are now plotting an evil scheme. I urge you, Mydei, to put an end to their endless suffering. Allow them to die as a warrior. They must go with honor.
Teacher, answer me! As your crown prince, I command you!
Mydei, let him rest. He must be exhausted.
Perhaps those were just the delirious words of a dying lion. I shouldn't overthink it.
Hold on. This is the slate that I mentioned earlier. We couldn't decipher it. Maybe it's connected to the scheme the old lion mentioned.
Hand it to me. Nikador would never.
That explains the surprise attack on Akama. I didn't think that the Mad Titan could have orchestrated it.
Akama is on the brink of destruction. Someone needs to go back and rescue them.
No. We need to press on and finish our mission.
Are you blinded by glory? As I said before, victory only lies in assembling a full-fledged army.
We're just one step away from Nikador. Defeat the source of the evil and the threat will vanish on its own. Just like that decisive strike, there is no turning back for us. Nikador could drive Akama to the brink of ruin. But we can do the same to them. Besides, I have faith in Aglaya and Tribi. With 2 demigods and our allies watching over Akama, they should be more than capable of protecting the Holy City.
All right. I'll trust your judgment this time. Let's hope we don't end up in an abyss of regrets. Nikador, has your divine body truly been hollowed out by the hands of madness? Have you completely forsaken your dignity as a warrior? The sweltering heat. The Titan's wrath has set the air ablaze.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close.
Pretty underwhelming.
Getting even hotter. Is this place still in use?
After we pass through...
The heat is unbearable. And all these thoughts are echoing in my head. On second thought, this could very well be where we meet our end.
Be careful. Your thoughts are being corrupted by strife.
You're right. It was my decision to keep pushing forward. And with her here, we're sure to complete our mission and return safely, just like the path ahead.
Let me smash it.
Hold your horses. Don't waste your energy here. Use your head. Looks like we'll need to use the hand again.
Ah, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself. Ha!
Look out! An enemy!
Put your sword away. It seems to still be rational. We might be able to get some clues from it.
All hail Nikador, my master and guide. Immortal soul of war, ever by my side.
Titankin, let me ask you this. Is Castrum Kremnos planning to destroy Akama? There aren't any other options.
All hail Nikador, my master and guide. Immortal soul of war, ever by my side.
It is indeed rational, but just barely.
Immortal soul of war. Let's keep going.
Aren't you going to take care of it?
If you see it as a threat, go ahead. I have no reason to do it.
You want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
Sculpt an indestructible body with steel that never rusts. The all-powerful Nikador, ruler of all lands. The all-divine Nikador, bringer of 1,000 fears.
An indestructible body. The Nikador that attacked Akima was only a double. Considering what the Titankin said, could there be more of them in Castrum Kremnos?
By the end of the war, Nikador had succumbed to madness, and their divine power dwindled. Now the Titan's remaining strength is less than 1/10 of what it once was. Creating doubles for themselves might have stabilized their power, but instead of a glorious death, they chose to drag out their miserable existence. How tragic.
They seem to have forfeited all their dignity as a warrior. Leading your people away from here was the right choice, Mydei.
There's no need to glorify my choice, Deliverer. It was just a self-imposed exile that cost me my pride. Not something worth celebrating in a song. What if the Titankin's words are true? Going up against Nikador is destined to be a bitter fight.
Speaking of indestructible bodies, you're quite the expert in that area yourself.
You talk too much.
Did I ever tell you the Chrysos heirs are all endowed with unique powers? Legend has it that Mydei, the invincible crown prince of Kremnos, has a talent for defying death.
Cosmos. Gorgeous.
You want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
Martyrs, consecrate your souls of war for the lance of fury. You shall become Nikador's blade to pierce through the enemy's heart, and you shall be...
Reduce the decayed world to ashes.
They've been twisted by madness.
I've always believed that killing with blade, aside from one's mission and survival...
That's where we differ.
But deep down...
Martyrs.
Was it facing us the whole...
Ready your arms.
For the lance of fury, consecrate your souls of...
Here to
Enemy
crash the
data
party?
secure. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Enemy targets detected.
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a point. Open sesame. Watch it crawl.
In the mood for another beating? Life's like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Turn it up! Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Expand your thinking. Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a point. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
I've given up on figuring out the logic of these minions. They're just pure chaos.
No matter. You and I will soon bring this madness to a close. Are you ready? Deliver.
We're so close to the fall of a Titan. It feels unreal.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Don't think of them as a god. It's just you, me, and them. Warriors in a fight to the death.
That oppressive feeling from earlier. It's back. Do you feel it? But that bluster is no longer pure.
Remember, you insisted that we come here. Now, show us that cursed resolve.
But how? My mission and purpose all depend on this. Can you forget the suffering of your people and your corroded homeland?
Never. But I've learned a method you probably wouldn't understand. All that anger and regret I feel right now. I've learned to control them and hone them into a razor-sharp weapon for my use. It has a simple name: intent to kill.
You really are a beast. But right now, perhaps it's best for us to submit to the beasts inside.
Corrupted God! Face me and meet your doom! I I am a son of Kremnos, and a Chrysos heir of the prophecy. And I now offer you the fairest deal. I trade 1,000 scars and 100 lives of mine for your glorious death!
Mydei, I may not be able to fight like you, but I will do battle in my own way and bring down this god!
Here to
Enemy
push the
data
party?
secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Impressive. Never seen perfection before? Open sesame. Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a boy.
Nice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock!
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another? Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
How's this taste?
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Open sesame.
Time for the main event. Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it!
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a boy.
Stop hiding behind those pathetic doubles! We'll crush you!
Commencing support.
Nice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock!
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another? Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Open sesame.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a boy. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Finally ready to reveal your true self, Titan. The wrath of humanity, corrupted God!
Step up, let's see ya.
Commencing support.
Nice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
I like that confidence.
This song's for you.
Turn it up!
Open sesame.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a boy. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown. Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
Pretty good crowd today.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Life's like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Keep up!
It ain't over.
Torture. Caelus.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
We have the upper hand. Enemy data secure. Sword. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Open sesame. Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a boy. Expand your thinking. Watch it.
They're already near their end! Shatter the armor of strife and strip away the core blade!
Let's rock!
Life's like a, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Open sesame.
That's it. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it! Keep up!
Enemy targets detected.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Turn it up!
Step up, let's see ya.
Ready for another? Never seen perfection before. Expand your thinking.
Immortal wretch. How amusing.
The souls of war are amassing in the skies above Kremnos, surging toward the Blade of Fury. They have no intention of winning the fight. Instead, they're using death after death to temper their blade. Even with 100 deaths, they've resolved to pierce through Kefali's body.
All their honor is gone. How did the god of our tribe fall so low? Deliverer, here is your moment. I'll hold him off here and keep him from wielding the Blade of Fury. You need to head back and notify the two demigods.
Are you out of your mind, facing the Titan alone? I'm staying too. Friend, please.
Get lost! Do you have to make me say this? I must stay here. Not for Akima's safety, but to settle the score with my god. Even if immortality is a curse, it shouldn't be used so despicably. Go, Deliverer. Your battlefield lies elsewhere.
Stay strong. Try not to get killed too many times.
Finally, some peace. You and I, two warriors rejected by death. Is there any contest more fair than this? Come forth, the king who has never claimed his throne, against the god who has fallen from grace. How perfectly matched we are! Let's battle till the world's final breath.
We're back.
Tired and dizzy. Will they be okay?
He'll be fine. Mydei is the fiercest warrior I know. Something Mydei was born with. A blessing and a curse. Go get some rest, Trianne.
Okay.
Let's go. It's a race against time. We have to find...
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
They're back.
Aglaia! Wait, where's Tribi?
She began making the
The city's citizens are...
Arkema would be in constant turmoil if we were to raise the alert each time danger befell us. Silently eliminating threats and sparing them from living under the shadow of fear? That is the duty of the Chrysos heirs.
I don't see things that way. The Blade of Fury has its aim trained on Kefali's heart. We need to stop the Mad Titan or the entirety of the Holy City could be reduced to ash. But Nikador has crafted an indestructible body for himself. One that can't be entirely destroyed. Mydei is buying us time. We need to cherish every second he's fought for.
You're willing yourself to stay calm, Phainon. Castrum Kremnos has been shrouded in the fog far too long, leaving us unable to discover the mystery behind Nikador's undying body. We can only hope to learn the truth from one Titan.
You mean...
Lord Phainon, I will join you in the audience with Orynyx. Let's hope they can restore the visions of the past and reveal the truth behind Nikador's defiance of death.
You have no clue either, Miss Casterus?
Strife and death used to be inseparable. Nikador valued honor in their glory days, so they would never have betrayed their allies back then. But their pact was broken when Nikador descended into madness. From what we know so far, in the pursuit of an immortal body, Nikador betrayed death.
There's one other thing. We found a slate in Kremnos that mentioned an infiltration.
Don't worry about that. Treeby and I focus on getting to Orynyx and using whatever Treeby is waiting for you outside the city. Go with her to the Abyss. I will pray to Caelus.
Treeby, we're ready to settle.
Okay, we've been updated on what has happened. Let us send you into the Abyss this time.
Are you sure? It's always been Trienne doing this.
The 2 trips to and from Castrum Kremnos have completely drained Trienne. She'll need some time to recover. We can handle this, Snowy. This is as much for Dee as it is for everyone else.
High Priest Treeby, do you have any suggestions on how we can get Orynyx to respond to us later?
Sorry. We wish we could help, Cass, but Orynyx has never been a Titan to chat or interact with humans.
I suppose. We'll have to rely on ourselves then.
If that Titan refuses to be on our side, we'll have to resort to a fight.
Orynyx isn't an evil Titan at heart. Let us hope things won't reach that point. Time is of the essence, everyone. We should get going. This is it! The Century Gate can only take you this far. Although the Temple of the Three Fates has been abandoned for a long time, the magical barriers woven by the priests still linger.
We understand.
We have to go back to Akama to help Aglaya. Here, keep this with you. This token is proof of Ayanna's priest. Hold it up to the Gate of Infinity, and you'll be able to walk through unimpeded. Take care, all right? May carefully light your path forward.
Important decisions will be waiting for us every step of the way. What we're about to do will not only determine Mydei's fate, but also that of every single resident in Akama. The Temple of the Three Fates is behind the Gate of Infinity, and Orynyx is at the very heart of this temple. We're going to have to find Orynyx and convince them to help us in our battle.
May everything go well for us.
It is. The world seems to have plummeted to its end in the blink of an eye.
I believe that was the Titan speaking. I believe it was Orynyx. I have to listen closely to what they are saying. Devious and repulsive humans. Are you here to disturb my peace again, just as disaster approaches?
Miss Casterus can understand the Titan's words. That's exactly why we need her on this trip.
Cease your efforts, and let yourself be swallowed by the confusion of time and space.
Orynyx is turning us away. It seems like we've hit an obstacle on the very first step.
Could the Titan have created this chaotic scene we see in these ruins as a barrier to hinder us?
We'll overcome any obstacle. Treeby gave us a demonstration.
Curse you mortals. Curse your pride and your merciless ways. Orynyx is saying something again. Who are you to command me? Does your inhumanity know no end?
Are we actually forcing the Titans to do our bidding with these miracles?
We can't afford to stop and think about that right now. Let's press on.
Is that it? I was expecting something bigger.
Gorgeous. Teletus.
this gate only opens in the right time dimension.
There! Those miracle orbs are instruments often used by time priests. They could prove handy. Look! An inverse time dimension is reflected by those orbs. Let's summon another miracle. Perhaps this time we'll make it through.